has certain files that were created on the disk or written on the disk, and then there were certain files which were, let's say, deleted, and those entries are not there. Suppose in the files that were deleted today, those entries, let's suppose those entries are not there in the empty file, okay, for today. But there is a backup file in the NFT, a backup of NFT file was created in the volume zero copy. And let's suppose the file that was deleted today was existing 30 days before. So that file entry will be there in the older NFT file, right? So what Cape will do for us is that, so if Cape extract both this NFT file, the one that is existing today and the one that is 30 days old, for an example, from the volume shadow copy, so we will be getting an idea of all the files that were also present before, but now it has been deleted. Okay, so we'll get those kind of artifacts too. Okay, so I hope I was able to explain you what volume shadow copy is and how it can be useful. If there's any kind of you need further kind of clarification on that, feel free to guys kind of interrupt me. Okay, so this is all about kind of what this volume shadow copy will do for us. And if you see, there's another option that is called deduplicate, right? So what this deduplicate will do is that, let's say this NFT file that we are copying today is exact same what is present, let's say, in the volume shadow copy. So what Cape will do is that it will calculate the hashes of these two files, and it will compare if both the hashes are same. So if both the hashes are same, in that case, it will only copy one of the file, because then there is no sense of copying the other file because both will contain the same data. Okay, so it will only copy one file, not both of them. Okay, so that's what this deduplication means. Okay, then there are certain other things. Now I wanted to kind of share one important let's say option which we have not seen yesterday, which is kind of very, very important, is that if you remember yesterday when we executed the Cape, this was the option in the container part, which is none, which was selected. And the thing is that kind of what happens when we executed that. So let me do one thing. Let me kind of first execute this. Let me just do one thing. Let me execute this. So it is executing the Cape internally. And this is the command that was kind of created, which says Cape exe. The source is C drive. Destination is this one. And then flush the destination folder. And from the target system, from this window operating system, copy the NFT file and MCAS file. And also check the volume shadow copy. And kind of copy that to the destination folder. Okay, so it is, if you see it is differing means that it is a locked file, and now it is kind of trying to copy that file. Okay, so let's see if it works. It should work. And so let me quickly go to the logs folder, go to Windows 7, this one, Cape artifacts, and here we see that, okay, few files are getting created. So what Cape is doing is, so one thing is pretty for sure, that Cape was able to kind of, what do you say, write the file in the shared drive folder. Okay, so that's a good thing. The only thing is, let's say if, okay, it's copied it was able to copy this NFT file. We are not seeing it right now. The only reason is that maybe it is a hidden file. but that file is there. We will see that quickly. Okay, and let it copy the other file. So 50% is done. Okay, it has actually copied the empty file, and there's only one remaining file. And let it just quickly copy that up. I think it will take some time. Let me then, because it will take some time, what we'll do is that we'll try to see something else in that meantime. So what I was trying to do, okay, it has copied both the files. Great. And press any key to exit, and I exit. And if you see over here, both the files are now present over here, right? So if I go to the VSS folder, okay, great. There was one volume shadow copy that was already there in the in this operating system. Okay, so so we just need to kind of type VSS admin list providers. So let me just quickly see that. So if you do CMD and click here run as administrator and do yes. Here's provider name. Let me just quickly copy press enter. Um, we just quickly see what are, if there are any uh, volume shadow copy present. Okay, so here it says, like if you see this one, the provider ID. So it is actually telling us that there is one volume shadow copy that was already created by the window operating system for us earlier. Okay, so that's one of the thing, and so that's the reason why Cape and that volume shadow copy has actually backed up the NFT file for us, the one that is existing right now. Okay, and thing is that every volume shadow copy has an ID like this. If you see over here, B5 9466137. This is the ID of that volume shadow copy. So we can use this ID to go to that folder and let's say extract the files from there. Okay, so it should be something. Let me just do one thing. I'm just kind of looking for that command. Um, Anyways, we can look at later, but overall, I think you got an idea that a volume shadow copy does exist in this Windows operating system. And there is one, the ID of that volume shadow copy is this one, B59, something like that. Okay, some random IDs. Okay, and the thing is that you can also actually read this volume shadow copy and extract the files from there. Okay, I will share one use case which I have implemented earlier for the volume shadow copy shortly, and so now let's see the Cape artifacts. So we see that it actually copied one NFT file from the volume shadow copy, and that's the reason why it took time. It mounted a volume shadow copy and copies the file from there. It's around of 60 MB. And then it also goes to the C drive and it copied the MCAS, the NFT file for us from the existing C drive. It seems that the MCAS.hv file was not existing. So that's the reason why we are not seeing that file over here currently. But I hope you got an idea like how this works. Now, thing is that why I executed this again. The reason is that in a